Hello everyone, good afternoon. I thought I'd quickly jump on the live feed just to tell you all the exciting things that are happening with our Tiny Sing. So we took a little bit of a leap of faith in September, and we decided to make Tiny Sing a soul project. So it became its own project, sponsored by our charity, the Big Sing Soul. We've been doing Tiny Sing for 10 years, so we've been doing it a long time, and we've loved singing with the babies and the tots every week and just watching their development. Like every week that they come, they get to know the songs, they do the actions, they shake their shakers, they sing along, they clap their hands, and it really is so good for them. Music is so good for babies and their development, and I've personally witnessed that for 10 years. So as we were coming out of lockdown last year, it was great to get Tiny Sing back and see the babies getting back. And at first it was weird because we had to have all the restrictions in place, and you know, we all had to be 2 meters apart in the same room, so it was very strange. But we kept at it, we kept being persistent because people wanted to come to the groups, not only the babies but the parents and the grandparents, and they wanted to come out and be with people again. They wanted to socialise, be together and come out of lockdown and the isolation that lockdown brought. So as the restrictions dropped and, you know, our groups were coming back together and getting closer together again, I just had this real deep urge, like a calling to do something more than what we were doing, because we were doing everything right with music and giving them, you know, music every week, and, you know, all of that was going well. But I really saw a need for connection and for grandparents and parents to be able to have that time in that space where they can just chat and connect with other parents, and the babies can have a free space to play. So we decided to adapt Tiny Sing, and we changed it into a charity project. So we still do 45 minutes of singing, and it's very interactive with bouncy balls and parachutes and puppets and musical instruments. And instead of just that being the end, which is what it has been for 10 years, where everyone just goes home, we've now got an extra 45 minutes in the session where you can stay and play. And this has been great. It has meant that the parents can chat to each other, the adults can chat to each other, we can give them a cup of tea, we can chat to them, see how they're getting on, and also just allows the babies to play and get to know each other as well. So we've been doing it now for the first half term, and it's, you know, the first trial really to see how we've been getting on. And I just wanted to report back and just let you know that it's been going amazingly. We started off with 4 groups in September. They're the 4 groups that we've always had in Malden, Witham, Rayleigh and Rugby. And we've had such a big response. Loads of people have wanted to come and join us. We've actually had to put a limit on how many can come, because as it gets too chaotic. So we have a limit of 20 children at each group. And the venues have been so supportive to us. Many of them are giving us their venues for free because they too want to reach out to the community. They've got the same values and the same aims to try and get people connected again, especially after lockdown. So I really want to give a massive shout out to Oversley Community Centre in Rugby, who are really supporting us. The United Reformed Church in Malden, who are going out of their way to support us. The URC in Rayleigh is now going to be helping us. They've just got on board, which is amazing. And Witham Library, they've absolutely fantastic, massive support for Tiny Sing and what we're doing. And what's been really exciting is that, you know, the word's got out, and we've actually started another group in the last couple of weeks in Heybridge, which is right next to Malden. And that's with the Heybridge community group. They've put on a play group and they've asked us to come and sing. So we've turned that into another Tiny Sing, and that's been amazing too. Just having, you know, 20 kids at each of these groups. So we've been singing with like 100 kids in the last few weeks, every week, 100 kids. And just seeing the power of music connecting the babies, the toddlers, the parents, the adults, whoever comes, it's absolutely brilliant. And now we're really excited because we're starting 2 more groups, 2 more Tiny Sing groups here in the Midlands in Warwickshire. Warwick is going to be starting on Tuesdays at Heathcote Community Centre, and they too are behind us and really supportive of us. Been absolutely great. And Coventry is opening on Wednesdays at Create Cafe. And they again are being amazing, supporting us, letting us have their venue and everything. So check those two out. If you have babies and tots 0 to 4 years old in Coventry and Warwickshire, then you need to come and join us. Please spread the word. Please tell people what we're doing. They do need to sign up, they need to book, because we have a limit of 20 places. But it's just so great to be able to spread the joy of music this way, and for our charity to be able to support it. And, you know, people are still giving us donations each week for coming, which is really fantastic. It's not expected, but, you know, if people can, it's brilliant. So I'm just really happy, because at the moment, for our charity, the Big Sing Soul, we don't have a charity manager, and we're still trying to rebuild from lockdown. And, you know, obviously everything stopped over lockdown, fundraising stopped, everything. So we launched our crowdfunder campaign in May, so that we'd be able to just get enough finance to be able to get back. And one of the things we really wanted to do was to really get back with Tiny Sing and get the kids singing, the little ones. And I really feel like we're on a journey with that now, and it's, you know, it's begun, and I just pray that we can open up more areas. I'd love, my absolute dream would be to have a Tiny Sing in every area where we have a Big Sing. That's the dream. So we will be working on that. But the charity's doing okay. We're doing brilliant with the crowdfunder. We wanted to raise 25,000. We're just over 21,000 now, so we're nearly there. And once we've raised all that money, we're going to be using it in 2023 to get into more care homes, to get school children singing, open more daytime choirs, and start more Tiny Sings. So it's exciting times. And, you know, I just wanted to come on here and just tell you that update, because we haven't been able to have an update like this from the charity for a long time, because of what we've all been through with lockdown and COVID and everything. So just wanted to let you know that we're on the right track. We are rebuilding, and thank you for all your support and love. You know, it's amazing. We have volunteers from our choir come and help us with our Tiny Sing groups every week. So if you're one of those people that has got spare time on a weekday morning, and you want to come and help in the areas where we are, especially the new choirs, we need help in Warwick and in Coventry. You know, we really appreciate that, because, you know, you can be making teas and coffees for the mums, you can be chatting to the adults, you can be playing with the babies, and just having you there to help and support really helps us, and helps the tutor as well, and packing away, getting toys out, that kind of thing. So I love it when choir members are able to get involved in the projects, and this is definitely, Tiny Sing projects is definitely something to get involved in if you have the time on a morning in a weekday. So yeah, exciting times. Thank you so much for those people that are just donating 50p a week on your tickets when you buy Come to Choir, and you're giving us 50p extra, because this is what it's all going towards. You know, it's going towards these projects, Tiny Sing projects. It's allowing us to get into the community where we have Big Sing, and to be able to give singing to more people of all ages. And the Big Sing is all about that. We're about using the power of music to unite communities. So I just wanted to thank you so much for your support. And if you know people in these areas, little babies, 0 to 4s, tell them to come and join us. Come and get singing with us. Yeah, so thank you very much for listening. I'll see you all soon. Bye.